In today's video, I want to take you guys through a free PlayStation 4 game that you can play right now in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, obviously, it's not free to keep forever, but you can play the Modern Warfare multiplayer free this weekend, so you'll want to take advantage of that. And also, No Man's Sky is getting even more ambitious updates later this year. Obviously, No Man's Sky has been going through quite the evolution over the past few years, but the game is going to continue to evolve and get better. We'll talk that in just a little bit. First up, as noted by VGC, play Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer free this weekend. It offers access to a limited portion of Modern Warfare's multiplayer component, which is accessible through the free-to-play game in Warzone. The free multiplayer weekend runs for 72 hours starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. That would kick off on Friday, April 24th in the UK, and includes 6v6 and 10v10 matches on 5 multiplayer maps. It was also noted that the developer in Infinity Ward implemented new measures this week designed to combat cheating in Modern Warfare and Warzone. Players who report suspected cheaters will now receive confirmation in-game when a player is banned, while matchmaking has been updated to group suspected cheaters together. That's a rather interesting component to actually try to group cheaters together so they can still play the game, but they're, playing with each other, so everybody is kind of on an even playing field. Obviously, if you're cheating, there's going to be varying degrees that you could be cheating, but nonetheless, a rather interesting development there. Also noted, a Modern Warfare and Warzone update released on Tuesday, and it included these updates. Fixed a bug where players were able to use game battles to make custom weapon blueprints that they can then use in multiplayer or Warzone. Upon picking up a drop grenade, the initial raise audio would be heard globally. That has been fixed. Fixed for an invincibility exploit after reviving a teammate in Warzone, and fixed a bug where 2 watches would be seen on the wrist of the CTSF-01 Milsim operator. Now, as far as the quality level of Modern Warfare, I thought it was pretty good. It's Call of Duty at the end of the day. At this point, I think you guys can come to a conclusion on whether or not you like it. Obviously, the quality levels of the game do vary quite a bit, but I thought Modern Warfare was pretty good. Again, if you do like that fundamental Call of Duty playstyle, I do think you'll enjoy it. If you've been out of the game for a while, maybe now's the time to check it out again. Obviously, also because it's enjoying a free weekend, so no investment on your part outside of that hefty install that Call of Duty Warzone does come attached to. So try to download that as soon as possible so you have as much time available to actually play the game. Moving on from that, I do want to talk some very exciting developments with No Man's Sky. Obviously, this game has made a colossal upgrade over the last few years. Back in 2016, when the game originally launched, it was not everybody's favorite game in the world. I think that's putting it a little bit lightly. The game was a little bit of a train wreck with a lot of features that people were expecting to be in the game, not actually in the game, and it seemed like a very bare bones experience. Well, over the last few years, I should say, this game has just been getting better and better, and now it is a very robust experience, and you can get it for relatively cheap. It's not the $60 we were paying in August of 2016. Rather, you can get it for south of $30, and it's a way better game than it was 4 years ago. And as noted by WCCF Tech, No Man's Sky had quite a unique trajectory ever since its debut at the VGX Awards 2013 show long time ago. I remember watching that debut trailer and I was just stunned by the game back then. The survival exploration game set in a procedurally generated open-world universe garnered an increasing amount of hype as it streamed towards its release. No Man's Sky was even the first independent game to be showcased prominently at Sony's E3 conference in June of 2014. Obviously, the game ultimately came out in August of 2016. It did suffer through some delays as well, and it left a lot to be desired. However, with all of the updates being released, No Man's Sky has become a considerably better game. You've got No Man's Sky Beyond, No Man's Sky Next. You had the Exomech update drop, Synthesis update, Living Ship update. They just roll out update after update, and guess what? They don't cost any money. They're at a point where you could easily make the argument, okay, we've given enough updates, the game is a quality enough experience, let's start releasing expansions and DLC and whatever the case may be, and they could actually generate a lot of revenue. They have not gone that route. Instead, they continue to roll out free updates, and that is incredible to see. In a new development update blog post, the developers have teased that even bigger updates are coming later this year, noting in addition to these content updates, we are working up some more ambitious additions to the universe and have so much more planned for 2020 for us to feel excited about. Do note that the Hello Games team, a little bit of the team is actually working on another game, a single-player narrative-based game. They just wanted to dip their toes into something a little bit different in a passion project, but No Man's Sky still looks to be their primary focus, and again, it's kind of incredible because they're not generating a lot of revenue off the game outside of the game sales, and that's what's incredible about this, because No Man's Sky is still one of the perennial top sellers on a lot of platforms, and that's because they roll out update after update. So essentially, all these free updates do lead to more people being interested in the game and more people buying the base game itself, which I think is so important. And that is really good to see. I think Hello Games has handled this situation perfectly, and that's why I always say, if a game does launch as a little bit of a flop, you look at stories like No Man's Sky, Final Fantasy XIV, it is possible to recover. No, I'm not saying Anthem is going to recover. No, I'm not saying Fallout 76 is going to recover, but the potential is always there as long as the developer remains committed and they listen to the audience, and Hello Games has done exactly that. And they should definitely earn every consumer's respect with how they've been treating them. I know the game initially was a little bit rocky, I think that's putting it lightly, but now, in 2020, the game has become something remarkable, and it will continue to get better and better. So that's going to conclude this video. Again, Call of Duty Modern Warfare will be enjoying a free multiplayer weekend, so check that out. That is live right now. No Man's Sky is getting even more ambitious updates later this year. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.